No, no. I meant this before we started.
She's finally getting curly hair.
Not really. I just didn't brush my curls out.
But that's what you've been wanting.
I mean,
for
I didn't
years.
brush my hair out. So it's really like not dried up tangles that just look like a crimpy kind of something.
Good morning.
Wait, how do I look?
Good. Red faced it all.
I ain't talking about my red face.
You not? Why not?
My hair.
Oh, I thought you
Did I show you my necklace line?
Yeah.
You'll see it. I got burnt yesterday.
I mean, how long were you out there? Anyway, first off, hold on. Good morning.
Good morning
From the
Shy
Lee
Show.
Okay, so red face.
Red face over here. Spent a whole week in the Caribbean, close to the equator. Never got burnt, and very proud of myself. I spent 1.5 hours outside. Don't fall asleep or nothing. And I looked like this.
You didn't feel like your skin was burning?
No, it was like 70.
I know, it felt good, but you can still feel the rays of the sun.
I could not feel the rays of the sun. So, no. If I could feel them, I would have known them.
You would have known. I mean, if you could feel them, you would have been like, whoa.
Yeah. Probably. Who knows?
Oh, well.
Yeah, so here we are, burnt face and all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. It's springtime.
Mm-hmm. Spring.
Me too.
I love the flowers.
I'm going to plant some flowers and plant my ferns today. I'm so excited.
I was going to do some type of yard work. I'm not sure what yet.
I'm going to Elgin Feeding Farm because they'll put the stuff in your car and you can load it around and whatever. And if I go to Home Depot, I'll spend way too much money because they have more to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to Elgin Feeding Farm today.
Yay. I thought about going to Aldi. One, I need groceries. And two, they sometimes have like cheap stuff.
Yeah, like pots and potting soil.
Yes.
And flowers.
Yes. I got some I can't remember, bulbs that grow pretty flowers. I can't remember the name of them. It starts with a G.
No flowers, really. I know the same ones I get every year. But
they come back every year. They multiply the bulbs to do. So
where are you planting them? Where at?
This year, Tyler cut one of them though. He took that weeder right over my irises and my.
He didn't realize they were there?
I can't remember the name of them.
Or he thought it was just grass.
I mean, he could have easily paid attention and saw that there was a plant coming up, but there is grass mixed in with it. And part of me really thinks that he just does not care. So, he'll just see him. Because he hates landscaping. At our old house, he ripped up all the bushes up against our house.
Why? Why does he not like it?
I don't know.
It's so pretty.
I think so too. And
when it's kept, not like overgrown. And
yeah. So this year, or last year, I was real broke. And so I was trying to do landscaping on a budget. And I kind of started, but this year I plan to finish it. And he's not happy that I have planted bushes and all that. But I told him, don't you cut my
What if you put like a barrier around it, like, something so he knows that it's...
That's my goal.
Yeah.
There's a barrier around the... Yeah, but there is grass growing in it. But I really don't know how to get grass to not grow. I can put down the stuff, but the bulbs have to grow through something.
You cut a hole, don't you?
But yes, but the bulbs multiply. So as there's more bulbs growing underneath the ground, what am I supposed to do there?
I don't know anything about bulbs.
So my goal is to just pick the grass by hand once they really start getting big.
Yeah, it'll keep coming.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what else to do unless anybody else has nice ideas.
Any of you guys know anything about bulbs?
Yeah, how can I kill grass but not my flowers?
I don't know.
No, I don't either, obviously. So yeah, there we are.
That's fun. That's the learning process of it.
It is. It is.
I always remember.
You tickling her nose. Okay. So we're both planning to do some type of yard work today.
Yes.
Mine is probably real yard work, where hers is potting flowers.
Yeah, that's all I do. Michael does our
That's
yard
the closest thing to yard work she gets done.
Yep.
Or she does, not gets done.
Yeah, that's it. I do all the pots and water them. They make me happy. Michael does all the other plants.
Mm-hmm.
Very thankful for that.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for my rose bushes to grow back because he cuts them back I don't know how often, once or twice a year. But I love to keep every Monday when I deep clean my house. I cut fresh roses, and they usually last a whole week. I
like
love
to do that with my hydrangeas, and they're starting to grow back.
Oh yeah,
Saucy, my darn dog puppy. She done dug up my rose bush. I had a little petite rose bush. I loved that little petite rose bush. And it's like half hanging in there. So I'm hoping I'm going to replant it. And
all of your dogs
catch
have
it.
been diggers. I don't understand.
They are all
that.
diggers.
I have never had a digging dog.
I mean, I don't think there's anything to do about it. I try.
It's just like all your dogs have been
Every
diggers.
bit of them. Every bit of them. I mean, I have holes all in my yard. My other dog who has passed at our other house, he dug like tunnels. Like he could get his body in there and you wouldn't know he's in there because they were like not deep, but they were underground and they were long. Like you could stick a whole broom under there.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
And he would get in them?
Sometimes, yeah. And I mean, it's not like he was looking for shade because I had nothing for him. They had a huge playhouse. I think it was originally meant for kids. That was their dog house. Like they had plenty of shade, plenty of places to go. They didn't care about it. It'd be pouring out rain, storming. They'd be out there in the rain looking at you, making you feel bad when I pull up. But anyways.
Did you want to talk about your Bible study today?
Yeah. Hang on one second. I forgot to go. So I'm doing this Bible study called Luke in the Land by Christy McClellan. All of her Bible studies are phenomenal. But you know, I wasn't prepared like I should have been, so I got nothing together.
I love how the book inside the book's colorful. Did
you know? Okay, so I've always thought, how would I know that Jesus was Jesus if I was back in that day, right? And then my mind goes to him doing miracles, like amazing, right?
Like seeing him do those.
Yes, like physically seeing that. But she was saying that people healed people back in the day. Where's that at? I probably ain't gonna find it. But I was surprised.
Yeah, like the disciples, like other people.
No, the disciples would do it after Jesus passed. But before Jesus came, people would heal the blind.
Oh,
people
no,
would heal. I wish I could find where. And some of it wasn't. Well, I could be wrong about this. The way I took it, some of it wasn't for the glory of God, but somehow it would still happen. But I feel like if it was for the glory, I don't know. But what really told people that Jesus was the Messiah was that he healed leprosy. Because in the Bible, it said that the Messiah will be able to heal leprosy and no one else will be able to. And that was like their thing. If they knew the word that it was him healing the leprosy, that showed them
those other people didn't ever heal that.
No, they couldn't do that. I was shocked by that. I had never heard that before.
No?
But you know what?
Neither. I just started reading the Bible like 8 years ago, so there's a whole lot that I don't know. But I'm learning. I'm reading.
I mean, I really just started studying it not that long ago. I would read it, but not ingest it.
I think reading it and studying it's two different things also.
Oh, yeah. Like, I would just read and not comprehend and not... That's what I love about a Bible study. It really breaks things down for you and helps you understand.
And I think that comes with spiritual maturity. You know?
Yeah,
like, because just as a child, when you start reading, you start off in a one level, and the longer and the more you do it, the more you mature in it and understand it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where I'm trying to get at. I was not prepared like I should have been.
It's okay.
But anyways, one question was talking about the Sabbath, and her question to us was, do you recognize the Sabbath? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. I go to church on Sundays. Now, do I do stuff on Sundays? Yes. But she said, she took another question. She said, I don't mean going to church. I mean, do you rest on the Sabbath? Because Jesus says it's good to rest. So then I'm thinking, well, yeah, I'll take naps. And I don't always do stuff on Sundays. And
I always take a nap on Sundays.
but then she goes to say, and I ain't talking about a nap. I'm like, dang, what is she talking about? It was funny because I kept thinking,
just recognizing it as the Sabbath.
Yes. And she said she don't even mean being in the Bible. Just sitting there and recognizing that, Jesus is Lord and that is a day, and it don't have to be on Sunday, I wouldn't think. I think as long as you take time to rest in
Him,
the presence of God, like pray, talk to Him. And I think this has really been a big thing for me the past year or so. I think that the Lord not only wants us to be in His Word and studying, He does want that, but I think He wants us to appreciate His creation as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Go outside and just watch a bird fly. That amazes me.
That's why the morning time is my favorite time of the day. That's when I recognize His beauty the most.
Mm-hmm.
I love the morning time. It's my favorite.
My rest time was not morning yesterday. It was while my girls were napping. I went outside. Can't tell. And I sat there.
Your teeth look really white.
Thank you.
Your eyes look really blue.
Thank you.
Your neck's really red. Redneck.
Well, look, I got a little necklace on.
She's not a redneck. If one of us was a redneck, it would be me, not her.
If I had to classify myself with something, I would say more hillbilly than redneck.
Okay. She's the hillbilly, I'm the redneck.
Because I ain't prim and proper, I can say that.
My grandmother calls all of her children and grandchildren rednecks because we all have tattoos. And I'm trying to get her. She's 86. I'm like, Mama, can we at least go get a tattoo? Please, we'll all take you, and it'll be really fun.
That would be so much fun.
I know, just something small.
Can I be a part of watching Mama get a tattoo?
Yeah, when she agrees to it, she ain't agreed to it yet.
Maybe one day.
Sybil.
But anyways, back to resting.
Yes. It's fun to get off the path.
It is.
That's how my brain works. Okay, talk about me.
To resting. Where was I getting at? You keep distracting me.
You were resting in the sun while your babies were taking a nap and enjoying God's beauty around you.
Maybe that was just the end of it. Yeah. But you know what? I can't think of words today. Gladiola is the name of the flower bulb that I planted.
A gladiola.
Anyways, that came to me.
Are they big leafed? Is the leaf a large leaf?
No. It's very interesting. It's like an iris, right? You know what iris is? Like they
kind of
like they grow up. And these things get up. I mean, they get up. And then at the end, there's green leaves, a few skinny leaves going up, just a few, not anything like that over there or over there.
That's major leaves.
Maybe more, no, not like that behind you either. Anyways, skinny, long leaves. And then at the very top, there's like this one big, thick part that just has a bunch of flowers on it.
Okay, I've seen those.
Yeah. They're pretty. But anyways, the bulbs multiply underground and I can't. Back to resting. I want to urge you, my urging for you today, this week, is encourage. That's the word I wanted, but I couldn't think of it. Thank you.
Encourage you, but
no, please do, please. I want to encourage y'all to rest outside of reading the word. I ain't telling you not to. Outside of reading and studying the word, outside of true rest, napping, sleeping, just take, even if it's 5 minutes, go outside and look around and appreciate
God's beauty,
God's creation.
With no music, no phone, no book. Yes.
Just go out there and look around. And that's one thing I hate about our phones and media. They rob us of that. They rob us of the appreciation of what God has given us.
Oh, yes.
And we don't need that. I'm one of them. I ain't saying it don't rob me. It does. It robs me, and I let it.
We're all guilty, I'm sure. In some
one way or another, you get robbed because you don't, unless you truly just go out there and rest like you're supposed to. Good for y'all. I'm trying. I'm getting there slowly.
With the sunlight coming up earlier,
Yes.
I'm able to do that more. Like in the springtime, summer, and through the early bit of fall, I love to take my my cup of coffee, one of my first cups of coffee, outside and just silence.
Birds chirping.
Oh, I love it. Birds chirping.
The birds chirping, the bugs. Our neighbor has a pond behind our house, and there's like this little spout that the pond runs into so it doesn't overflow. And just hearing that water go through the spout, it's like a trickling. It's loud because I can hear it in my backyard, which is odd. But just listening to that and the birds and the bugs, the bees were flying around me yesterday. And usually I hate bees, but trying to appreciate everything God has made. And so I was really enjoying the noise. It was very nice. It wasn't annoying like it usually is.
We had I don't know, my bees. My mom had said they were carpenter bees, but I really think this was the yellow and white bumblebee.
Now, carpenter bees can look like that too. I think that's what I had at my house yesterday was the carpenter bees.
So Sunny,
they're loud
outside. Yeah, she kept jumping up trying to eat it.
Yes.
She never got it, but it was so enjoyable just to watch.
Watching God's creation. He created Sunny. But my dog, Bandit, growing up, he would do that, and the way his mouth would open as he would try to catch him, it was the funniest. You hear, and then it was so
watching her
funny.
do that.
It was.
Hey, red face.
This lighting really does not help my sunburn any.
Are you gonna get me in the picture? Or is it just
give me a second? Let me get ready. Okay.
So our video cut off.
Yeah.
Because we're not IT folk.
Yeah. Who knows? It's probably something I did wrong.
Is folk plural? Folks, or you got to put an S on it. Folk, mountain folk. You're mountain folk.
I think it's
or you're
folk.
Mountain folks.
I'm gonna say folk, not folks.
I think it's folk too. That's plural. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
because you're talking about one person, I think you would just say mountain person. Anywho, we were just gonna tell y'all goodbye
from the
Shy
Lee
Show.